And then here's the blushing bride. Now she, let me get her up close here. Sorry folks, I've got to get used to which way to go on this camera. Okay, now for her veil, I used an extra vest or dress part here. I used that for her veil. So that's how I made that part. And then of course the bird punch, and the rest of her is all owl. And she has her little white shoes on and her flowers. And you can use a cream color too if their dress is supposed to be ivory or whatever. But those are my little buddies that I put together. And I'm going to go ahead and adhere them to the card. And let's see. Got to get Pop Dot. Okay, one of my flowers fell off. Okay, so he's back on. Now the easiest way to do this is just to kind of start wherever you want to start. I've started from the top, I've started from the bottom. Doesn't really matter. I've put 2 pop dots down at the end here. If you don't want them popped off, you can glue them. You don't need to glue the whole thing because remember, she'll be sticking up a little bit. And again, I like dimension, so that's why I use the pop dots. I want it to look like they're standing there. I'll show you a cool little trick too once I get them adhered for the pop dots that don't. That was my bride, and here's her handsome hubby, the handsome groom. And he's going to go right next to her, and good. That's a good teaching thing because I put him up a little bit higher. Okay, so now he's on, and then we're going to do the maid of honor or matron of honor, which it could be. And you're going to glue her, pop dot her here, and here comes the groomsman. And we're going to put him right here. Okay. Now, I want to show you what I did here. It's not a mistake. It's because I put him up a little bit higher. But his pop dots, again, I don't know if you can see that. His pop dots are sticking. So that means every time you go to open the card, that card's going to stick. So I have this cool little thing that my friend, actually Carol, told me about with baby powder. But me not having baby powder, and I don't like to go out and buy stuff if I don't have to, and I don't need all the handy-dandy little gadgets, I thought I'm going to try flour, just a regular flour. I keep it in a dish like this. I use a dry brush, get it loaded with the flour, then I knock it off. And then you're going to go in here to where you've got your pop dots. Let's see. Going to go in here to where your pop dots are, and you're going to put some flour on those. Now what happens with that is it takes the stickiness away. So now you won't have any sticky when you go to open them up. And that's just everyday flour. Again, you could use baby powder, but I had flour. Flour worked, so we used it. So here's your card. It's hard to show you standing up on the camera, but here's your card and how it will kind of stand up and how I attached it. You're going to be actually looking at it. People will be actually looking at it from this way. Now, I put, the last thing I did is I put a banner across the top here. Okay, now I made my paper very long. I'm going to cut about ½ inch off each side. Now there are those, my dear friends, who have to bring their cutter out for that. I eyeball it. I am a firm believer that somebody is not going to sit there and look and see if you've measured your pieces right. And they're not going to pick your card apart because they're going to be so taken aback by how cute and how much work you put into it that they won't care. So then I just kind of made my pointed ends. I'm cutting this over the card, so I have to get my pieces out when I get done. Okay, shake that off just a little bit. Now, this particular paper is not the Stampin' Up! Glitter paper. It was a friend of mine, Sarah, gave me some glitter paper that I used, and I love it. I've made skates with it. I've used it on a lot of different things, but it's very hard to get something to adhere to it. So I have found the best thing to make it adhere is the Aleene's tacky glue, the original tacky glue. And I just put a little bit here. Even your pop dots won't stick to it very well. And a little bit there. And you don't need a lot of it either. And I'm going to slide this in here. And this says forever and always. Now, I'm using this as an anniversary card. And so the forever and always fits too, because they'll be together forever and always. And this particular couple is very near and dear to my heart. This is their 10th wedding anniversary. And their mother loves them very much. It's for my daughter Stephanie and son-in-law Chris, who it'll take them a while to see this video because they won't get my they won't get it on my blog until later. Anyway, this is the wedding card that I put together, the Cascading Card. I have done so many other different ones, and I'm getting ready to do 2 more for 2 other girls that are very precious to me. One loves owls and peacocks, and one loves giraffes. So I'm going to have a lot of fun making those, and look for those to go up on my blog later on too. But it's been fun talking to you. If you have any questions, you know how to get a hold of me. Jennifer, I'm going to put your kit together, and I'll get it in the mail to you by the end of the week. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.